take off the moot. The moot is off.
Are we on then?
The point is moot.
Oh, we need to see the comments.
Hold on a minute.
Gotta see comments.
This is okay.
Ooh, I have a sippy
so
left.
now we have to wait for it to say start streaming.
Okay.
Because that's the way it works.
Yeah, it like takes a minute to register that you're going on
as
there.
an accident. Yeah, man. Come on. I hit start streaming, so what's it doing? It is streaming. Oh my gosh.
It is streaming already? Wow.
I think so.
Okay, I need to be able to see the comments, girl.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do, though.
So do do. There we go. Nobody here.
Oh, there's one person there.
I mean, there's nobody here.
I see one person. Let's give everyone a
Ain't
minute.
nobody here, man. Oh, there they
They're
are.
creeping in. Hey, guys.
William and Scott.
They're
Hello
the first
there.
ones here to the party.
Very nice. Welcome to the party, pal.
I see Miss Nora. Hi, Nora.
Oh, hi, Nora. Bobby Harvey.
Bobby
Where's
Harvey.
Oh, that's
Hey,
way over
dude.
there. I gotta go grab that. Hold on.
Your banana?
I've been remiss. Yeah.
Yeah, watch your step there.
Oh!
He's getting his banana.
Hey now.
He loves to show off his banana.
Bring in the big one.
Yeah, it must be a guy thing.
Oh, yes, it totally is. Can I flip it around? Yes, I can.
There you go. And there's Jennifer Delaney. Hello there.
She's Delaney. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's Delaney.
Nice.
Thank you.
Hopefully everyone's having a good evening and you had a good week. I know it's a
Whoa,
lot.
look at that name. Crypt Kitties fan Jenny R.
Yeah,
Delaney.
you didn't notice that?
I just thought it was Jenny Delaney.
She always asks about the Crypt Kitties. She's a cat lady. And
There's James Muscarella.
the Crypt Kitties are doing good. Earl's doing good. He's actually sleeping on one of our other couches. So,
Richard Taylor.
hi Richard. Hey guys. Spider. Hi Spider.
Spider Drag. I like that name.
Spider.
Oh, thank you, Bobby. We aims to please over here at the Mummy and the Monkey Show.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, isn't that
Isn't that what?
WAP,
Oh God.
right? We
Is that-
aim to please.
Oh, is that what WAP means?
W-A-P. We aim to please.
Oh, that must be it.
Yeah, the two isn't a T in there because it's like one of those conjunctions, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So it's we aim to please.
Oh,
WAP.
WAP. Okay.
We're all about the WAP here. Y'all know that.
Alrighty then. Hey, Late Horror Show, Dino. Hello.
John Biggins missed the show tonight. Well, you know what, John? You missed a great show.
It was a fun show,
It might have been the best show we've ever done.
Well,
I
Grim,
would say.
Grim, he could go back and watch it later in our video archives. And I did share it to a bunch of different groups right before we jumped here on YouTube. I shared it in the Ghoulardi scene and the Big Chuck and Little John group. And it's on our Mummy and Monkey fan page. So, all right, let's get...
Let's give some props to people. So Richard Taylor says he had worked for 12 hours and he's so tired.
Aw.
Richard, let me tell you.
We're tired too.
That doesn't... Stop. This guy sounds like he's actually out there working 12 hours straight.
12 hours is a long
That's
shift.
a long time. Richard,
Yeah.
thank you for checking in, man. Get your rest, brother.
Yeah.
And watch the show. You know you can catch it on the on the archive. Yeah, so that's no big
Hopefully
deal.
you're off this weekend and you have some time to rest.
But thanks for chiming in and letting us know. You know, that's what's so great about, about life, that people, bust their butt all day and they have something to look forward to,
Yeah.
We all have those things. And we're happy that we might be a little bit a part of that for you, Richard, so thank you.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Albert took some time from burning down the whole forest that he camps out in with his amazing fires to say hello to us.
Oh, okay.
Albert, yeah, he's got it made.
He's
man.
not sweeping the forest?
Stop with that. No, Albert is a responsible camper and
Yes.
outdoorsman.
Only you can prevent
He has-
forest fires.
yeah, Late Horror Show. Check it
Late
in.
Horror Show.
Always enjoy the after show. Hey, Dino, good to
Thank
see
you.
you, my man.
Well, let's introduce ourselves in case if someone is stumbling upon us on YouTube
Perforator.
and has no idea what the heck they're watching.
Well, that's part of the fun, isn't it? Why explain everything?
Well,
that takes the fun
let's
out
do
of
a
stuff.
quick little mini.
Okay, we can do that. Hey, everybody, welcome one and all to the Mummy and the Monkeys.
Hairy Scary Hangover.
Oh, my stars and garters.
I'm Janet, this is Grim.
And I'm Grimm, Decay, and you're Janet Gorri. And what?
Grim. And we're horror film hosts and YouTubers too.
Yes.
And we host Cheesy B Movies on our Facebook fan page. And we had an awesome episode.
Let me tell you.
We played the movie Plan 9 from Outer Space with his fun sound effects. And then on top of that...
I can find that still, maybe. Hold on a second.
We interviewed the Mads.
We did. We had the actual pleasure, the whatever you want to call it, the pleasure, the opportunity to interview some people that are very, very, well, I want that one, important to what you see here tonight. On top of a lot of other influences we had locally, we had other influences that were, national, regional at one point where they were from in Minneapolis, but then they had a syndicated show on a couple different networks over the 10 years that they were on or longer. We got to talk to Frank Conniff and Trace Beaulieu from Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Also known as Dr. Forrester and TV's Frank.
Right, and you recognize them. I don't think they even need an introduction. If you don't know who they are, I don't know what rock you've been living under. But
you gotta watch that show.
I would have to say, if you're a fan of this show, you have to be a fan of all these other things. It just has to be.
Ooh, 80s horror fan, a $5 super chat. Thank you. Grim, Janet, and Dino. There is nothing cheesy about you guys.
So hey,
thank you.
Speaking of Dino, let's talk about what they're doing on Late Late Horror Show, because I can't tell you how cool I think.
Well, and that's actually part of tonight's topic.
Yes. Okay. Good.
So we could talk about Dino first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Late Late Horror Show, they have, not only do they do in-depth movie reviews about different horror films, like classic horror films, slashers, all kinds of different movies. They also, you can talk about that.
They stepped up things, and that made my Halloween this year. When I would walk into the room, and you'd have on our television, our big screen. Was it like a? They play like it's just like a still shot, right, of the inside of an old castle or something with a big fire going, and it's just that. Now imagine that, right? Big dark castle, huge, Citizen Kane fireplace going, and old horror radio programs playing.
Yeah,
amazing.
These old-timey radio shows where it has this great scary feel to it, and they're just so fun to listen to from like the 1930s, 1940s, back in the day.
80s horror fan, come on, man. Thank you so much. You're too kind for the super chat.
And there's so many that he put on there that we haven't listened to them all yet, so we need to go back and listen to all the other radio shows. And he has some more movie reviews.
That's right.
So you guys, when you got some free time, check out the Late Late Horror Show.
So you were saying it has to be the topic of tonight. So let's get into the topic.
Yeah. So the topic is YouTube friends, because we're YouTubers. We have a lot of friends that are YouTubers. And they're entertaining, and it's fun entertainment, and we thought, that'd be a good topic. Help your friends. If you've got some YouTube friends, talk them up, share their pages.
See, that's a great thing. I mean, you've heard this stuff. I mean, I'm a little bit of an older ape, right? And so growing up, being involved in the professional world and everything, you hear about networking, right? That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Well, the World Wide Web can't be anything but a giant networking system. And a lot of people have benefited from just being associated with other people that have a bigger following, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
And so if it's in the same genre especially, I mean, why not turn those folks on? There's plenty of meat on the bone for everybody, right?
And some of these are different genres, but that's okay.
And that's true, too.
It's still entertaining, and sometimes the worlds collide where different genres have a lot of things in common.
Albert said something. I think it's some kind of super chat.
It's like a super chat. Thank you, Albert.
I see. His icon is just the A. I thought, okay, so yeah.
And thank you, 80s
I thought the A was Amazon. It's Albert. Okay, got it. Thank you, Albert. That's so nice of you, man.
Very cool.
YouTuber sounds like a Cosby. Yeah, whenever you say YouTuber, I think of a potato. That's funny. Is my banana strategically placed this way? I gotta watch this thing. What do you look like with a banana?
Don't get us kicked off of YouTube.
I'm not. It's just a banana. Sometimes a banana is just a banana. Anyway, I'll put that thing away.
So, with the YouTube stuff, there's other YouTubers that we've befriended and that we talk to online, and they're different genres, but that's okay because they're still enjoyable.
I'm sometimes
was there
stymied by why they block these things.
I don't know.
I'll show that. There's nothing. I don't even know what in there.
Maybe they want you to review it just in case.
Interesting. Okay. Well,
they've got the weird.
I did. I
robots that check that thing.
William Rusho says my YouTube channel is about medieval fairs and events. I create short movies. Did a movie about Halloween at my house this year. Ooh.
Yeah, thank you, William. And we did get your email with the video. What we want to do is a lot of the emails and photos that fans sent us that we couldn't fit into our Facebook episode tonight.
A history episode. Who are you?
Can I talk?
Yes.
All right. We're going to use
Ed Sullivan.
Can I talk? We're going to use for next Friday's show. So thank you guys for sending the pictures and stuff. We will, and the videos, we will save it for next Friday to share.
And now, for our next episode.
Okay.
Can I make fun of you?
Not the same joke 5 times in a row.
Oh, I didn't even get to pull it off. All right.
All right. Fravolous Film. So there's another YouTube channel. They're from Croatia. And they do travel videos about visiting different places in Europe. And their recent video is really cool, visiting these islands in Croatia, and the video is beautiful. Like, this looks like an awesome place to visit. So they were commenting on our page and messaging us saying, hey, we like your videos, check us out. So Fravolous Film, Fravolous. Fravolous. Kind of like fabulous. Yeah, so that's fun if you guys want to look up travel videos sometime.
So it's like fabulous travel? Fravolous?
Fravolous, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then another one, and she's on Instagram. Jordan Van Ryn has a series of kitchen witch videos on YouTube. So she likes the horror film stuff. She likes the scary witchy stuff. And she actually dresses up like a witch to do these cooking videos to show you these different recipes. And she has about 2,000 subscribers right now. So that's really cool. So yeah, we subscribed to her channel. She subscribed to ours. And I learned a thing or two about some different recipes watching her channel.
There was 80s horror fan again.
Oh, thank you.
In with the super chat. Thank you, buddy. And there's a lot of back and forth with people going, okay, so having fun. Oh,
very nice. Thank you.
Busted.
Actually, I haven't had much at all. I'm just, yeah, it's this late at night, Richard. You know.
Episode.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I had. Just a few little sips of something and some water.
That's all vodka, right?
No, it's water.
All right, so let's move on with the show here.
All right, so we mentioned Late Late Horror Show. They're awesome YouTube.
Audrey Hudak says, what is the Kitchen Witch channel?
The Kitchen Witch channel, so it's her name, Jordan Van Ryn, R-Y-N. Jordan Van Ryn, and she has a series of videos called Kitchen Witch. So if you look up that name, her videos should come up. Jordan Van Ryn. Jordan with an A-N. And then R-Y-N.
Oh, Dina wants us to do a set to visit sometime. We could do that social distance thing.
Yeah, we would love to do a video.
I'll wear a mask. That's an easy one, sorry.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I gotta see that setup he has to believe it.
Oh, all those action figures and everything? Wow. Yeah, that is
How do you dust all that stuff? I don't know.
You don't. You just let the dust collect to make it look spooky, right?
I would just fart on it and it would blow it away.
Yeah, there you go. The Chardon Polka Band. The Chardon Polka Band. Yeah, we play a lot of polka music on our show. And the Chardon Polka Band, they are an Ohio band from Chardon. And it's
hence the name. Chardon Polka
Chardon Polka Band.
Right. Polka.
And that's their YouTube. They're also on Instagram. They're also on Facebook.
Chardon spelled C-H-A-R-D-O-N, correct?
D-O-N, Chardon.
Right.
C-H-A-R-D-O-N, the Chardon Polka Band. And they do live streaming polka music shows. So during all the craziness of this year and the craziness in the news, you can watch some polka music to cheer you up. It's supposed to be the happiest music on earth.
It is, too. We love polka music. And they did a Halloween show.
They did.
And so you can probably go to their archives on their Facebook page and watch that if you're in the need for some polka.
Yeah. Get your polka on.
That's right, and they're good. They're funny. They do, and we actually did an intro for this. So if you go back and watch that, we need to watch that. So we
need to
can
watch
see how
all
looks
of it.
like,
Yeah, they did a Halloween show, and we actually did a little intro for their song "Who Stole the Kishka"
Albert
for
says
their version of it.
Albert says polka will change the world. You are right, Albert.
Yeah, it's like the happiest music on the planet.
Oh, Albert said he got a set of the glow in the darks. Aren't those great, man?
Wow.
That was a suggestion I made. That said, hey, why don't we just paint these glow in the dark instead of being fully painted? Because it's like that creepy Aurora model kit kind of horror thing.
Or like the Mark's toys, like
yeah.
I've got a Mark's toy Mummy, M-A-R-X.
It glows in the dark?
It does glow in the dark. It's from the 1960s.
And then Aurora put out those model kits back in the 60s as well, but
it doesn't really show up well on the camera. Maybe I can hold it up better. Oh, there
he
is.
Speaking of Halloween, I know we have this stuff we're talking about, but
Mark's Toys.
We ran a special called Kids Need Halloween. Kids Need Halloween.
They do.
And when I was uploading it and everything, I mean, when I was running it, from my computer, it seemed to buffer really strange. So I'm gonna have to go back and see how it looks. I'll re-up it if I can get a better connection, hopefully, because.
The connection, like, there were parts of it where it was lagging a little bit.
Halloween might have been a busy night on the internet. I don't know, but...
yeah, I'm not sure. But people were saying our connection on Facebook tonight was going really good.
Yeah, Frank Holt likes the Laurel and Hardy dolls. Yeah, I got those at a flea market years ago. I love them.
Those are cool. But, yeah, so Chardon Polka Band, and the next one, and she actually interviewed me a few months back. This is Natalie from Louisiana. She's also known as the Thrift Raider. Kind of like the Tomb Raider, but the Thrift Raider.
Yes.
And she goes to thrift stores and estate sales, yard sales, and finds really cool stuff that she later flips on eBay. She's a part-time eBay flipper and really nice lady. So, yeah, the Thrift Raider, and she follows us online. She watches our videos. We watch her videos. So it's all good. So yeah, you guys can check her out if you guys like finding treasures and collectibles. She has found like some cool video games and like horror stuff, like old vintage masks. So we have a lot of similar interests with the vintage Halloween and that sort of thing.
Right. Good to know that. Yeah, James Moose Gorilla says he's ordering some Mummy and the Monkey stuff for merchandise when he gets his stimulus check. Okay, cool.
Ooh. Whenever, yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, we'll see how that goes.
No, hey, but if he gets it, I mean, thank you,
yeah,
James.
but thank you, James. That is sweet of you
But in
to
the
say
meantime,
that.
just be sure to watch our shows. They're free.
Yeah. So
And
thank you for watching.
Enjoy our company as much as we enjoy yours. So there you go. Let's see. Who likes what? Lofty Moose likes that button. I don't know what button he's talking about. What button?
Yeah, he's got a lot of buttons on.
There's
a Mo button there.
No, that's not Mo.
Or I'm sorry.
You lose. You got your Three Stooges card has been revoked.
Oh no.
You get one more guess.
Larry.
Wow.
Shemp. No, not. I'm
yes.
just kidding.
Okay, after the third try, at least you got it a third try.
No, I'm just seeing any of them at this point.
This is Shemp Howard, the funniest Stooge, in my opinion.
Okay.
I love Shemp. Shemp the man. Shemp the man.
All right, the next YouTuber is
You know, Shemp could have probably made a good Hellboy. Just saying.
You probably could have. It would have been interesting.
Think about it, guys. Think about it out there. Shemp is Hellboy.
That would have been really odd. Creature Features. So Creature Features, they're on television out in California. So 3 characters that host the show. They also have a YouTube and they upload an episode almost every week. Vincent Von Dahl, he's like a former rocker guy. Tanjanella, the little, she kind of looks like a creepy little doll. And then Livingston the butler. And the 3 of them host movies. And their set is amazing. Their creepy house that they hang out in.
Inhabit, yes.
Yeah. So they just have a great production, great show, and they have a lot of good guests on there. They do a lot of celebrity interviews from old television shows and things like that. So yeah, we love Creature Features.
Randy Hensel wants. Randy Helsel says, push that like button. That's
Yes,
true.
thank
Reminding
you,
everybody,
Randy.
if you're watching this and you haven't liked us yet, please like and subscribe and share what you're seeing, because you won't see anything else like this ever.
And then if there's other YouTubers that you guys recommend, or if you out there watching have a YouTube channel, let's share each other's pages. You know, if you subscribe to us, we'll subscribe to you. And, you know, that's how we build this up. We help each other out.
Richard Taylor has a very good question.
Yeah.
He goes, do you have a mask on your site for sale? I could go there and check it out, but he's too lazy. He's too tired and lazy.
Do you have a mask?
We have a gator for sale, right? The gator mask.
We have branded, gators that you could pull up, like, you know, to protect you when you go out or whatever. But they're not medically, you know, it's just like a cloth face covering, pretty much. So it's on our Teespring store, and the Teespring store link is on the MummyAndMonkey.com.
Did you see that? Lofty Moose with
Lofty
the super
Moose.
chat, please.
Thank you. It's have a beer on me.
Lofty Moose, I will.
Thank you, Lofty. We should do the antler dance.
Does anyone know what that is? We didn't know what that was until
We didn't know.
Ghastly Ghoul brought it up a year ago, and had to look it up. The antler dance. Yeah, we did it too at Cinema Wasteland.
We did.
It seems like so long ago.
I
but
know.
It needs to come back.
Back in the before times.
I'm ready for the before times, but they say that it'll never be the same. But whatever. We'll see. Oh, people are like.
Do you like the Magic Macabre?
No, did you fix it?
Oh, wow, thank you.
People pay attention to the show.
Yeah,
see, that's really cool.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, we actually, Grimm helped me with this.
Oh, glue gun. Sorry.
Yeah, he glued it back together. This was like stuck on here with like push pins and little tacks, and they kept coming off.
Oh, Albert wants to know, is this like the high sign? No, this will all be... Well, look, Little Rascals is near and dear to my heart. This will always be the high sign, Albert. We'll never... No, this is Lofty Moose. But we could do that, maybe.
So, yeah, I'm happy the macabre mirror is fixed.
I love that name, Lofty Moose.
Yay!
Not only are you a moose, but you're a lofty moose.
Lofty moose.
I love it. All right. I think just keep the high sign always the high sign, you know. Love that.
All right, another YouTuber that we like to listen to when we're packing up our online orders, Scavenger Life. It's more like a podcast. They don't really do video, it's audio. But it's a fun podcast to listen to if you're interested in eBay or reselling, or if you're interested in people who start up businesses. And
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, go. I'll tell you. I know.
Well, they have invested in like Airbnb. They have Airbnb rentals. They also invested in a building that part of it is a coffee shop, and they sell their coffee in the coffee shop and online. Broad Porch Coffee. So we did order a bag of their coffee, and it's really good.
It's so good. I can't wait for
So
tomorrow
good.
morning to have some of that. So we had a little preview tonight, but tomorrow waking up, it's going to be perfect. So in the entrepreneurial spirit, they are the true entrepreneurs. They started doing eBay so they can stop working a regular 9-to-5 job, right?
Right.
That's why they did it.
Yep.
So we can, they knew what. It's just a budget thing. They figured out what they needed every month, and even with their success, as far as opening new businesses, they still rely on the eBay business to pay the core of their bills, of their regular living.
To pay for the business expenses and the
everything.
basic bills.
Right, for everything. So that's what they focus on. And it's very cool. I mean, it's true entrepreneurism right there, using eBay, as a start. And then they branched out. They invested in some property. They do Airbnb. And then they branched off into their hometown, where they wanted to open up, like you were just saying, they started a coffee shop. They bought a building. Yeah,
they bought a building that was in their small town, like in the square, like their little downtown area that was pretty much like a ghost town, and a lot of small towns will have that where...
And they have been drying up since Walmart came in, 30 years ago, doing what they do. They've dried up a lot of the small town, mom and pop shops.
Will go to the big shopping centers or the malls or whatever, and so they're trying to bring back their little small town area back, and they actually bought a building that part of it is now a coffee shop. I think the other part they're going to rent out.
And not only did they buy it, but they fixed it up. They renovated this thing. Right?
Yeah, and then learned how to make coffee. Learned everything they need to know about coffee.
Right, and people like that. That old that feel of an old the place you live being a community thing and being locally based. Like this show too, although we can offer it to the world, and so can they. They can. I mean, we bought coffee from them, and they're located where?
They're in Virginia,
right?
And we were listening to their podcast on YouTube, and I'm like,
I think you could do both now.
I should try their coffee. That sounds good.
So think about that.
And it was really good.
Right, so you should be able to open up your own business locally and then offer it to the planet. I mean, that's kind of what this show is like. I mean, doing this internet thing, we're based in Cleveland, Ohio, but
so whether
it's available to the world.
You're an entrepreneur, a podcaster, a vlogger, a movie reviewer, a horror host. I mean, there's a lot of options and possibilities.
But specifically, what Janet was saying, to go back to the Scavenger Life podcast, talking about just sticking to the topic.
Yeah.
The cool thing about I kind of ventured off, but the cool thing about them is that their podcast is on YouTube, but there's no video.
Yeah, I said it's all audio.
It's all audio, which I think I'm just reiterating.
Okay.
So we got that going on, and it's chock full of great information. Mm-hmm. Like you said earlier, but that's that's the takeaway from this.
Yeah.
Is that
oh my gosh. Okay, so Richard Taylor, a $20 super chat. Wow.
We could buy more coffee from.
I could buy more coffee, so we can stay up and do more shows like this.
Trust me, that coffee came in handy today.
Thank you. Wow, we do appreciate it. It's not necessary, but. Thank you guys. That's really sweet.
Yeah, every cent goes back into the show, and for us to. I mean,
and Randy, a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I could get a taco at Torgo Bell.
That's right. if they didn't discontinue it anyway.
Did you notice in tonight's movie the aliens' uniform insignias were the Facebook Messenger logo?
No. Yeah, the little bolt, the lightning bolt.
I didn't even think about that. Wow. I didn't even notice that. And how many times have we seen that movie? That's funny.
The Woodchuck Club, James, or the He-Man Woman Haters Club later on. Yeah, coffee is the best. Coffee is the most abused
coffee keeps us
drug
going.
in the world, but it is so good.
Yeah, and I've even cut back on drinking
caffeine,
coffee,
baby.
But
it's a stimulant. It's like
it is.
cocaine.
It is. Gets you all jittery. Woo! But yeah, that's a great podcast, Scavenger Life.
What else?
Another YouTuber that's a friend of ours.
Great subject, by the way, tonight. Go ahead.
Yeah, and
Great
then
topic.
I put his videos together for his YouTube. I help him out with that.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
This is 42nd Street Pete. 42nd Street Pete's Grindhouse Purgatory.
Ooh.
So he's the publisher of Grindhouse Purgatory magazine, and the magazine is available on Amazon. It's a quarterly magazine, and each magazine is like a little book. It's like $10 on Amazon, and
such a good price.
There's a lot of great interviews in there, movie reviews, a lot of cool Grindhouse info if you're a fan of that genre.
And the thing about Grindhouse Purgatory, though, is that it's such a it's got the focus on all things Grindhouse and blaxploitation movies, everything to do with that whole genre.
Yeah.
Focused on that. No ads.
No ads.
No ads.
The ads might be minimal,
in there, but it's mostly all meat of that genre, and it's great. It's cover to cover read stuff. It's so good, and it's only $10.
And the writers of Grindhouse Purgatory, Pete gives them a chance at getting their writing out there where other places may have turned them down. So a lot of these people, they're getting a shot at getting to be a part of something that's really cool. Grindhouse Movie Magazine, Grindhouse Purgatory Magazine. So yeah.
Oh wow, controversy on our show tonight.
Is it?
Sean Moore said during Plan 9 from Outer Space, he made a comment and aimed at the pilot. The boyfriend guy was the ugly American, and got a note from Facebook that his comment went against community standards, hate speech, and oh wow.
Oh geez, well we didn't know, Sean.
Yeah.
We didn't even see the comment.
Well, everything is so because Facebook, all these social media platforms. Yeah.
Nora, thank you so much for the $9.99 chat. Thank you.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing about all that is that They have everything. There's so much, as you know, living in this country, a lot of tension in this country, right? So Facebook, all these social media platforms, they have to be a little bit responsible for what people post. So on a generic basis, we get stuff here that we have to approve that's we don't even understand why they flag the comments.
I wouldn't take offense to it,
Right.
Sean. It's just the algorithm robots. Maybe they saw it as something possibly
There's some keywords
offensive.
in there. It doesn't even matter what how they're arranged. If there's
sometimes
keywords.
if you watch the wording a little bit or a chain, but yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's all right. You're good there.
I'm not an ugly American, but
You're a very handsome man,
fabulous.
Grimm.
I'm beautiful.
You are.
But we're all Americans, so whether you're ugly or not, doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, we do have some people from overseas that watch us from the UK, Canada, Germany, and even Japan.
Sean said he found it amusing. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, I don't think there's anything said that it was flaggable, but you know.
I don't know.
But it's just the algorithm that finds keywords and
yeah.
You know.
But 42nd Street Pete,
back to that, right?
He worked actually on 42nd Street, worked at some of the movie theaters, was a big part of that whole Grindhouse era. He was even like a drive-in manager when he was a teenager. So he's got all these great memories of drive-ins, 42nd Street.
The dude lived the life.
Back when it was nitty-gritty in the 70s and they had all these,
he's got stories.
Odd theaters and really wacky stories. So
he's got stories.
It's definitely not a channel for youngsters to watch. His channel is for people that are more mature.
Nora Wallace asked a great question. Grimm was gifted actual monkey biscuits a few weeks ago. He tried one. I want to know what he did with the rest. Well, let me tell you,
Good
Nora.
question, Nora.
Let's kind of get away from that subject for a minute.
Good question.
Well, all I can say is that birds like them after they're very mushy. So, and not from me doing anything. We fed them to the birds.
Yeah, we put them outside for the birds, and they didn't eat them right away. Like, after it rained, they were eating it.
Do you understand? I have refined taste. I'm eating, popcorn that is branded by a local drug, store, okay? This is, my tastes are a little up there. These plain, bland... Oh, speaking of that, thank you, neighbor Brian, for sending me those. If you're watching this, and you probably are.
Thank you, Brian.
Those monkey biscuits were below me.
People are still talking about that.
Yeah, but I need something with a little flavor to it.
Like discount
like my
popcorn.
Women. Right.
Very refined indeed, yes.
Anyway, but there's the answer to that. Anyway, back to the subject at hand.
What are the other comments?
What's the weirdest showing on YouTube you ever seen? I don't know.
Oh.
You don't want to go there.
The weirdest showing on YouTube?
I don't know what they even mean.
The weirdest... I'm not sure.
The weirdest thing we've seen?
There's some... I don't remember who did it, but people would talk about haunted places on YouTube and haunted ghost stories. Some of those are cool and really weird.
Check out Steve Gateshead's post. He goes, it's 5:45 a.m. here in the UK. Across the pond, what up? He goes, no better time to chat about Grindhouse Purgatory.
Oh, nice.
That's how far Pete's reach goes.
Yeah, Pete does have followers in the UK. That's awesome.
And his YouTube, you're talking about that, his channel's doing pretty good, right? He's got a lot of followers.
He's gaining more followers.
Nice.
I think he's 500 and something followers.
He's getting up there.
And I think I just started his channel last year for him. So... we're building it up.
You're his producer.
That's what he told me.
His content producer. Your alter ego is anyway.
Yeah.
The birds might turn into flying monkeys. They just might.
They might.
I'll be looking to see if they grow tails or not. Yeah. Well,
the squirrels didn't even eat those things.
Yeah, flying monkeys would be good. Bangers and mash. There's someone trying to be British. That's typical.
Fish and chips.
Throw that out there. Right, fish and chips.
Yeah.
Well, Albert says the YouTube stream is good. Well, finally!
Yay!
It only took us like a billion episodes of the Hangout to figure it out. It was very simple figure out, too, by the way. Was not that
We just had to upgrade our internets.
There was a couple things, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah,
Cliff was helping with it.
And Albert's watching this now. Now get this, Albert's like in the middle of Nowheresville, and he's got probably some 5G thing going there. But then he's getting this. He's not like hardwired in.
Yeah, he said he was gonna watch us while having a campfire.
Oh God.
Oh, that
this
sounds
weekend
nice.
I'm gonna have a fire. I can't wait.
Yeah, the weather's supposed to stay really nice here for a while. So we're in Cleveland, Ohio, and it's been unseasonably warm, like 70 degrees. I don't know how much that would be Celsius, but it's been nice. Like it almost feels like early fall. You know, normally this time of year it's colder, almost freezing.
It's been very mild and very nice. Yeah,
very mild.
JS22099 says, did we see the Creepshow animated special on Shudder? No, we have not. I felt it very much in line with the original, more so than the new live action show. No, but we have to check it out. Again, add it to the pile of virtual and physical media we still need to watch.
Yeah, add it to the pile of stuff we still need to see.
What a horrible problem to have, right?
But we watched a couple episodes of Creature Features recently, and what movies did... There was a made-for-TV movie they played, Gargoyles. That was fun.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, Dino says, lately the horror shows have been beautiful out. Yeah, so after we got our exclusive interview with Frank and Trace from the Mystery Science Theater guys, the Mads, we had to take a walk. We had to decompress.
It was so beautiful outside today.
My nerves were shot because I was afraid that something would happen to the recording of this on the Zoom program. I thought we would, I didn't know it was going to happen. I didn't know if it would stop.
We're not used to Zoom, and it looks to be very simple where you just hit record and it saves it. But he was like afraid that it wouldn't save the video.
Yeah, but when it was all said and done, I made a few copies up, made sure it's saved everywhere here and there on different hard drives, and we took a little walk outside. It was beautiful.
So maybe we could do more Zoom interviews with people.
Well,
and that would be great.
Yeah, I think the Mummy and the Monkey are heading into a different territory right now, some unexplored country for us. So it'll be fun.
We're learning as we go here.
Yeah, we just watched Gargoyle. That's one of my favorite made-for-TV horror movies ever. I love that movie for a lot of different reasons. And in retrospect, knowing that Stan Winston did that was one of his first creature effects jobs, was to create the guy that wound up making Pumpkinhead and the Predator and Aliens and stuff.
Yeah, and the effects in it are actually pretty good for like a made-for-TV movie.
They're really good.
Like I actually really liked that movie.
Had a fun story. My favorite part is when they're in the Gargoyle Cave, and kind of like midway through the movie, when they capture the human woman, and they're in the Gargoyle Cave, and the one Bernie Casey gargoyle, the main gargoyle, is talking to his female gargoyle, and he tells her to go, and he just slaps her in the gargoyle butt. And as a kid, I was like, whoa. As a little, a young man, that resonates with you. Like,
that gargoyle was getting fresh with her.
Yeah, anyway, but I remember seeing that on TV. They didn't even cut that out. Pretty cool. Because it was made for TV, duh.
Yeah. Different.
Gargoyles is a great movie. It's so much fun. And the designs, it's cheesy, but the designs are great.
It's a good kind of cheesy. It's entertaining.
Very good. Why not do a Zoom with all your followers? Ooh.
Whoa.
Well, you know what? The more comfort. Look.
Maybe.
We are not sticks in the mud. We are going to branch out. We are going to embrace technology for what it is and bring the Mummy and Monkey in every facet. Maybe make it permeate every pore.
We also have a TikTok, but we haven't done much with it yet because we're. And then we have a Twitch, but we haven't done anything with that yet either. So
you have a Twitch?
We have a Twitch account. And then we are on Instagram, and I try to post something almost every day on our Mummy and the Monkey Instagram. So we are the Mummy and the Monkey on Instagram, and then for our Facebook Friday night shows, or to watch the archives, you could check out facebook.com/the Mummy and the Monkey.
Frank Holt, man.
I'm trying not to cough on.
I thought you were gonna cry there for a minute.
No, it's the popcorn. No, it's the popcorn. I'm trying not to cough while I'm talking.
Baby too. Hercules. Remember that from Nutty Professor? Anyway, so Frank Holt, you need something? You want a little bit of that?
I'm gonna take a sip of water.
Yeah. Frank Holt, I agree with you. Is what I would say definitely in my top 10 favorite 80s horror movies. Fright Night, not that remake they did in the 2000s, terrible. Throw that in the garbage. But the original one, okay?
Fright Night, the one from the 80s, is amazing.
There's some great lines in there. And
I love that movie.
And the fact that, they dealt with a horror host, that was kind of interesting.
The remake was crap.
Roddy McDowell played the
Crap.
consummate, cheesy horror host who just did it as a gig, but then he gets wound up, fighting real vampires. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Welcome to Fright Night for real. That's a creepy line in that movie. And then Evil, the kid that played Evil in that movie. Oh my God. You can't beat that movie. Sorry, it's done too well.
It's classic. It's
one of my faves.
It's really great.
Another one you have not seen, and we're kind of veering off.
We're going on this. Yeah, that's okay, because that was my YouTube
you
list.
Exhausted your list?
Yeah, I did.
Was The Gate, which you have not seen yet.
No, I need to see that.
Such a good movie. It's so Stranger Things, and all the stuff Stranger Things base themselves on. The Gate is definitely a part of that, and you see it, you'll know.
Speaking of movies, we have a couple of independent films we could show.
Okay.
We have permission to show them, but we're just trying to think on how we can do it. So yeah, we're thinking of more indie movies for the Mummy and the Monkey because we're trying to find some interesting movies that people haven't seen before.
Okay.
So I don't know what you guys think if you guys are into the independent B movies.
So here's the thing with doing a horror hosted show is that obviously we're all limited to the movies that could be shown. Every now and then we'll dig up a classic, forgotten movie, right? A classic, meaning that it's old. But
we try not to repeat movies too much.
Yeah, there seems to be just a finite amount of material out there to choose from, but. You got a lot of, and we'll talk about another idea that we had later, but a lot of independent horror movies out there, horror, directors and creators,
filmmakers,
lots of that,
producers, yeah.
And depending on what kind of distribution deals they already have in progress, you really can't show those on any show. But we are still kind of interested in kind of sniffing some out that haven't gotten that break or looking for a break. You show it on someone's streaming show, and then if they get a deal, we have to take it down. That's fine. Or if you want to just run it for a limited time and us take it down, we can work all that out. But it's just the opportunity for the horror host show that we do to show you some stuff that you might not have seen already 100 times already.
Right. We're trying to find something that's a little bit different.
Finding a little fresh.
Other things to play.
Yeah.
So that's in the works.
So let us know what you think about that, over the course of the next few weeks.
And if you're out there watching and you have a filmmaker friend or you're a filmmaker yourself, we are interested in seeing your work and possibly playing your movie to get more eyes on it.
You can check out themummyandthemonkey.com or just send us an email right to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. That's right.
What he said. All right, gang. I'm getting tired.
I'm waiting for hour 2. Whoa!
Oh, I sold something.
What'd you sell? We'll do it live. We'll do it live. You'll sell it and we'll do it live.
Woohoo! $8. A brass monkey figurine.
Wow! We can retire now.
Woohoo! I'm rich.
Nice. Well, it's like a super chat,
and it's monkey related.
There's so many movies out there we have to, and we do our due diligence and try to make sure that what we do show is showable, so we don't get dinged. Because
James says the Toxic Avenger. Ooh,
yeah, that's
I would
a trauma.
love
That's a
to
trauma.
play that.
That's a trauma joint. I don't know. It's too popular.
Well. We'll see. We'll see because we have played a trauma movie before. They did give us permission to play Revenge of the Spacemen. So
wow,
we'll see.
So much. So the mummy's getting tired, but
yes.
Any last words on the topic tonight?
Help your YouTube friends. Support artists. Like their videos. Subscribe to people. Follow their pages because that really does help build up their following. And for YouTube especially, it does help. And thank you guys out there for the super chats. Thanks for hanging out with us. Good night. Good fright.
You're winding down, but I saw that really quick. Randy Hessel said, "Killer Nerd" filmed in Akron, Cleveland.
Ooh.
I took a screen grab of that.
Killer Nerd.
We'll look it up.
Look that up.
We'll look it up. Yeah. Send us any information you can on that because that sounds right up our alley. I love it. So anyway, yeah. So they're all signing off because you're signing off. But thank you so much for joining us on episode 36 of the Hairy Scary Hangover.
This is episode 36.
That's right. So that's right. So if you didn't see our show on Facebook, go to the archives later on or sometime tomorrow this weekend. Check it out. It's really, really fun. And but until we see you next time, have a good night.
Good night. Good fright, guys.
That's right. We'll see you
Mwah.
later. Alligators.
Bye-bye.
I can't. I have to do that and then turn around and do this.
Bye. Good
It's
night.
painful, but we love you.
End the stream. Click the red